Hello, oh god. Hello everybody, welcome back to Trial. Nekamaru's dead.
Mechamaru is deactivated.
No, disassemble Mechamaru.
Very good.
That sort of thing. Alright. We are proceeding.
Are you ready to trial?
We know this.
Who done it? Both correctly and Blackens punish everyone besides the Blackens. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
We have some red beans.
I'm kind of hungry.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
I could live with that.
I'm not the main ingredient, right? I'm here today because Coach Nekamaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Aw, she's trying. Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Please.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekamaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Tai Chi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
They're in the same place heading to the Tai Chi.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night.
They're staying in the same place. Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Oh, of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Ooh.
With legs like those, well, I could probably do the splits really easy.
Akane, what are we talking about? We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together. Can we focus, please?
If I remember correctly, Sonia was going to eat Hajime's face.
There was that. And then, the three of us discovered Nekamaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over. We heard the body discovery announcement too, from the Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Oh, yes.
Forget these boring intros, let's talk about the killer.
Well,
Sayaka.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of your Strawberry House dudes. Must be.
Previous trial points to the contrary.
Well, you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half. And then I'll break the one of you in half.
You're the cruelest one here.
No. Enough with the lovers' quarrel.
What?
I ship it. We need to think about this seriously. Don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
We're probably gonna still talk about a lot of
she's
irrelevant
got a
things.
cross. She's got band-aids over her face.
Oh, yeah. Many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
The weapon.
Whoa.
Huh? Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
All right, we have to deal with bitch Nekamaru, not Nekamaru, bitch Nagato.
Huh? What the heck? You guys, the weapon. You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. Wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably...
Mechamaru.
Hold on. Fire, oil on the floor. Tripped over thing. Man, that's a lot of bullets.
In theory.
Probably. I think we're probably talking
move
about.
down. I want to select. I wasn't selecting.
Guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That's Pillar, huh?
Well, she's right.
No, the hammer. The killer used the hammer,
Justice Hammer?
Justice Hammer, and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided. End of story. The end. Written by Kazuichi Soda.
The hammer in the tower was the weapon. Like you said, it looks like that's the case. But
if you're not stupid.
so I don't know how they want us to shoot this one.
Oh, yeah, it's a new-looking hammer. Disproves it was used as a weapon.
Okay, fair.
Guess you should figure out the weapon. The weapon that's not the since it's not the hammer, you moron. That's Pillar.
Yeah.
Man, that's one hell of a pillar.
The hammer. Killer used the hammer. Wait for it. Beat the crap. Oh.
Hit him with the band hammer.
No! No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
You moron.
Why not? Why can't you just accept it?
Because you're not as good at setting this up as you think you are.
Well,
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Or pig blood.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it, at least.
But that hammer was clean, so that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? They didn't want it to look suspicious. They would have discarded the hammer.
Can we just vote for Kazuichi now and move on?
You're pretty insightful, baby gangster.
Huh.
But, baby gangster? Me?
That's a good nickname. Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
As are most of the opening 2 minutes of every trial.
Yeah. Then what was the real weapon used to kill Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at this crime scene that looked like a potential weapon. Then how about we look at it from a different angle?
90 degrees.
Or 180, apparently.
Oh, that's right.
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The Tin Man.
The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it, that would be the broken pillar, also Nekomaru's body. I know it! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar and the floor and Nekomaru himself.
Oh man, what if the floor was the weapon?
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with the pillar. Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon. Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, it's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
And that was 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could lift at that pillar. Huh? Who were you talking about? Jesus. Also, Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting the pillar would have been real easy. So he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself over the head? You mean Nekomaru killed himself? Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Normally I would argue that there's not really a type, but in this case, yeah, no, Nekomaru is not the type to commit suicide.
Unless he pooped himself to death. Like a Tamagotchi. Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
No.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word. Suicide.
By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School Life was apparently ruled a suicide.
Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
If the pillar was sentient...
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go.
This is where we start Sonia's 5-minute transformation scene.
I feel like Sonia would be into that, given her feelings of Japanese culture.
There is no need to lift that pillar.
The pillar was not lifted. Beating him with it is beyond a dream, and we must acquit.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could have probably tipped it over.
No.
Considering the pillar's weight, probably exerted a ton of force. Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar? Is that really it?
Is the
I
answer,
think it's the wire.
Sorta? Yeah.
It's,
The pillar was not lifted.
I'm having trouble deciding what. I think it's the wire.
Considering the pillar's weight.
Oh, oops. Wrong one.
You made the slowdown when you meant to do the speed up.
I did. I did indeed.
So there's only, what, like two
You
things
know,
to shoot
I
on
can
this
say
one?
it's only a problem you run into if you spend a lot of time messing around with slowdowns and speed ups.
Oh.
I find if you just leave it alone,
Hush.
you don't have that problem.
So what was it? It was tipping the pillar over and the pillar's weight? Those are the two things we can shoot?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to.
Okay. Get out of here, you white noise. It's like you're specifically
Nope.
positioned.
So not that. Okay.
So the other one. What does that have to do with the fact that the killer tipped over the pillar? Jeez, cease your questioning and stay back. The killer tipped over the pillar.
Great poem.
It's no use. I can't shoot through the contradiction with this. All right. Well,
That seems like the one to shoot. I just don't know if wire's the right clue.
well I'm going to
Yeah.
try shooting the other one with it.
What would
just
wire
in
have
case.
to do with weight, though?
Well, fine. Okay. Chain? No, the
that's
chain's around the door.
Yeah.
Is there a door? Pillar fragments. Oh, so the argument is it was knocked down onto him? Is that where?
Yeah.
Then pillar fragments means it wasn't knocked down onto him.
Oh.
What? Why?
Because he landed on top of it.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Well, there you
there
go.
we
Then
go.
You're right.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, there should have been fragments on top of his body. Huh? Fragments? The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Very good.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
Just wait. It also involves climbing up a bamboo sword.
Every murder should involve a bamboo sword. How much longer are you going to focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. Let it go.
Don't.
No.
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 I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Let's get past that scene.
Why are you so certain about that? I just have a feeling. It's more than a feeling.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
Yeah.
They've only been right most of the time. But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
Can we?
There's another way to use the pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
If you can't hit him with the pillar, you hit the pillar with him.
Yeah.
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual.
Same as they ever were.
Same as they ever were. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
We'd figure it out if you weren't trying to fuck us over like half the time.
Kind of my MO. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Oh.
Haha.
God, he's like...
Reed Richards would wipe the floor with you guys.
Yeah.
He's like all of the obnoxiousness of previous Nagito, and now with like a whole heavy slathered icing of Game 1 Byakuya.
Yeah, it's he's
so
a real
killable.
He's a real chimera of unpleasantness here. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you, so I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to
You
you?
need to be more specific.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Just like a regular asshole.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
What do you mean? Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item.
This gun. Of course, the ultimate weapon.
The ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is.
It's friendship. Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it.
That's right. You have seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It is only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Wow. No. You are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
I ship it so hard. Oh, come on. You both have to be with
listen,
me on this.
listen, when Gundam wraps his scarf around himself because he's embarrassed, it's the cutest thing ever, right?
This is extremely clearly canon.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, we're all together.
Yeah, we all agree. I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
No, you know
this
exactly
canon
why.
ship here.
How can you?
I'm writing a fan fiction as soon as this trial's over.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
Who here would have thought that Fuyuhiko would be one of the most likable characters at this point in the game when we started?
Just to let the audience know, there are no hands raised in this room.
When I played this game, I thought he was going to die, and I'd be happy. In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Sounds like a babysitter's club.
It does.
No.
It does.
Huh? The secret to the funhouse.
Volume 6, Babysitter's Club.
I remember that Babysitter's Club.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Okay, symbols of hope, not symbols of figuring out funhouses.
I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse.
Like
right?
butter.
Did you say like butter?
Yes, clarify it, like butter.
Oh, very good.
You stick
I
it in the
want
microwave for a
lobster.
little while. Yeah.
Lobster. I'm sorry, what were we? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Made of lobster.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
She's bringing it back.
Cool.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Ouch! I was just bitten by a hamster. Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Very good.
The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Alright, good night. Strange feeling in the tower or tipped over pillar? I think
No. Or is it, Oh, because Kazuichi's account isn't... so it must be a strange feeling in tower.
I think so.
Does Kazuichi's account that 180 degrees thing?
Yeah.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place. Well, they are, but
Yeah. So that's the secret of the funhouse. Is that really it? It's weird to say that they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We already settled this problem. Give it 10 more years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
the whole time we're thinking the two houses are the same building, but how do I... This is really not until I would mention it here. Hang on.
So what, there were 3 things to shoot?
Let me see. Tipped over pillar. No. Strange feeling in the tower. That's the one. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Question is, what do we shoot? Story found at tower. I don't think it's that.
Secret of the funhouse. Is that really it? Weird to say that they're both the same place. I mean, walls are different colors. Designs on the floor are also different.
Yeah, that's all true.
You solved that problem.
Maybe it is
Give
the
10
first one.
years. 10 years. Do your dime.
It was the first one?
Maybe.
Ah! Haha!
Oh, because it's not the exact same place because we're thinking it moves somewhat.
True. Both of those towers, are they really the same place? Well, why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland? Wait, what?
What?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Okay, one, it's not a rebellion because you're not a citizen of our country.
Wait, no, I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
Which part?
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see, that means it could have passed as the exact same place, right? If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again. No!
Uh-oh.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body. God,
John, you're going to need to read Sonia's lines on this
Okay.
one. When the game starts, obviously.
Yeah.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? We should have all been together during that time, even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Can Monica Monokuma did it!
Oh, sure, okay.
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing that moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
Then eat cake.
Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
It's good. That was a good warm-up for John being Sonya.
Alright,
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Nice.
moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. It'd be hard for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
Oh.
Wielding the power is
Oh.
everything. He could have moved it all easy as a pie.
Shit. Okay.
Pie. I could go for some pie.
Well,
You have
I need the,
forgotten.
it's the, the chain, I think.
For the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Nope.
Oh.
Could have been moved easy as pie.
Wasn't it? Ah, no, not retrieve.
Ah! It's
I
alright,
was
that's
overcome.
alright.
She's going back to the original topic. I think it's going to be the chain on the door.
Think so?
No, wait, the chain on the door. Wait. Fuck!
Well, what was your logic about kill these things?
Many
What's your logic
different
behind
ways.
chain on the door?
Body and the pillar could
Well,
have been
but the
moved.
problem is that the chain on
Pillar could have been rolled.
because the
And
chain on the door
Nekomaru could have
didn't
been
move.
moved piece by piece.
It was
I
disappeared.
decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Well, in theory, it was disappeared.
So the two things you can swipe at for Sonya is Monokuma's got a robo body, and everything was moved. So I think you're on the right track.
Seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the
That's
power
not
of
it.
his futuristic Robo-Bear. Pillar the body, everything.
Oh, that's not the right button. That's just not the right button.
Easy as
No, I just
easy
hit
as
the wrong.
pie.
Well, I was looking to move the. I'm used to.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's aiming.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Surprisingly strong. Futuristic Robo-Bear. Everything.
Go chainsword. I guess it wasn't that.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Odd apple interruption. No way I can understand what you're saying. Damn it! I won't be able to cut through Sonya's rebuttal with this. I need to think it over again.
Alright, I guess there must be something else in that room that couldn't have been moved?
Oil on the floor.
Oh, gotcha.
Ah!
That's alright. Okay. It's alright. Sometimes you gotta cut up words to shoot words later. Snowboards, comic book game.
Isn't it nice having all these extra cuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these opening bits are easy peasy. As easy as using a bamboo sword to jump out a window. Good lord.
After you've doused your body in water bottles.
Yeah, of course. Now our only enemy is time. Our old enemy, time. Nice.
Ah! Moving the body and the pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. Huh? When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at
Unless
it.
you get a decent straw.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Oh. I'm terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's alright. Fired up Miss Sonya is awesome to watch.
Shut up, creep.
Very good.
So, what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building? We can't be certain of that
We
either.
need to ask Saruman.
Ooh.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower was a complete success.
By the way, Two Towers still amazing.
I believe it.
Yeah. The handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building, or two different buildings, what are they? 8 buildings?
A conundrum.
One stairway?
No idea, huh?
The mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Actually, you do, but... Oh, right, technically speaking, we have the clues, but...
Yeah.
Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Taka.
Taka.
Hey, Nagito.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse. Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint! But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
What?
For
It's
reasons.
also important for me because it will help me determine something.
We really should have just left you to die. Determine... Is he talking about the traitor?
Or a delicious burger.
If so, why did
I
Nagito
could go
say
for
that all
burger.
of a sudden? Ugh, burger. Pizza. Pub pizzas. Multiple pub pizzas.
Very
Yeah,
good.
for pizzas, yeah.
Black olives.
Oh yeah.
Did something happen to him? He didn't get enough pizza.
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could you be talking about Monokuma Taichi?
We all did that.
Oh, shit. You're talking about the final dead room, right?
The clown door?
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
Was it a second clown door? That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
Skarsgård, apparently.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete and a bunch of mazes. And there, a small, conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange
It was
scenery.
the Candy Forest from Candyland. Instead of explaining it, it might just be faster to show you.
Oh, are we taking a field trip?
At an appropriate time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Of course you did.
Opportune time, there it is.
You took a picture.
With a camera.
You stole its soul.
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily. So, as usual.
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket. It was...
Inside his chest cavity. That was a little weird.
Who was
No,
it?
I'm a little curious about whether or not it's one of the, whether it's the, Pudgy Angel Princess.
Oh.
No, he stole the camera from the final dead room with the planets on it.
Well, maybe the final dead room contains other dead people.
See, this is it. Dead people. A bunch more dead people.
And as you said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
It's a second clown door. Let me explain it to you again.
Huh. Okay, this isn't exactly what I expected.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
I still haven't quite been able to figure out what the structure is of the funhouse, but this has much less to do with whether the game is giving us hints and more to do with my very bad spatial relations abilities.
So John,
Yeah. Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture. Well, it's on the first floor, and yet we're at the treetops.
then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Fuck you.
We're gonna call it thinking time then.
What doesn't make sense in this picture?
I think you have to pick a couple of things here.
Probably. It's the tower, right? there's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not unnatural at all. Don't you agree?
Everyone's staring. Oh, I'm going to fool myself.
So maybe the open space on the other side where the other house should be.
Aha!
Ooh, we got some light back.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means if you're viewing the house from Strawberry House, viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shape, no shadow, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Like I said, there's lots of things that don't make sense about this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. It doesn't make sense in this picture. I say treetops, but I don't exactly know where to...
Yeah.
Aha!
Sure.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call.
It was a European definition of first floor, was like ground floor and then first floor.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It is not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
It's not the most unreasonable thing we've heard so far.
That's probably it. From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue. Is he talking about that one time that we don't speak of?
In band camp.
Oh. Why, hello there, Hajime.
And Nagito, why are you here?
Because I showed up.
You showed up. How did you even come in here?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I teleported.
Okay, so...
Remember the hatch in... So, Strawberry House is stacked on top of Grape House. So there was the hatch in the final... In the octagon of the final dead room that was, like, down into a lower floor. Into a lower floor of Grape House. So you just, like, dropped through a hatch.
I forgot about the hatch.
Yeah. Which is weird, like, because we're normally totally into making hatch jokes.
I know. You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
No, I mean, yes. I'm asking just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
The top floor. So the third floor. But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Is that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this.
Let's snowboard! Oh, please not Hangman's Gambit. Hey!
Oh no.
We're gonna snow some boards. John, remember, you're
right,
directional
I'm on
person.
How do
or
I
blue,
do this?
yes.
I don't remember. What slows... That's slow... Okay. And that speeds up. Alright.
And jump!
And... Let's
Yeah.
jump! X?
I don't know. I've never played this
I
game.
don't remember... there we go.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense, but okay.
Yeah! Woo!
Fuck you!
It did kind of seem to fall through the floor there, actually. Woo!
I jumped! What the fuck is...
Woo! Woo!
Good lord.
Woo! Triangles! Triangles.
Triangles.
You are both incredibly...
We're the most helpful during logic
We are
drives.
so helpful.
Oh, right, that,
to-
I shouldn't have jumped over that. Okay.
I mean, it would have been awesome if you'd succeeded.
Ow!
I feel like we're about to get questions, yeah.
Yep. Strawberry, they both blue, 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 blue.
They don't exist.
Exist. Everything is a lie. It's,
Gundam was right.
Ah! That jumped up out of nowhere.
yeah, that was a legit surprise.
Oh yeah, there's surprise
They're
triangles.
adding. Oh.
Those are the worst kind of triangles.
Ow.
Oh.
Woo!
Whoa.
Oh.
I think I kind of have to do it this way.
Woo! Uh-oh. Woo! Yeah!
Whoa. Strawberry, blue, 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 blue.
Yeah! Good, good. And we've only used up a little more than half the time, so we got lots of time for this last one.
Shush.
So much time.
Shush.
Woo! Yeah!
Ow.
Do you think Habajime ever shares this experience with anyone? Talks about his logic snowboarding?
I don't think it does. Blue.
Triple blue! Yeah!
Oh, that is the best I've ever done.
True, yeah. First try. Mm-hmm. With plenty of time to spare.
How
now.
about
right.
a Hajime who snowboarded through a blue answer?
Very
Thank
good.
God. I got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
3 clown doors. Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Blue, blue, blue.
Okay. Correct.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
It was
There's
below
only
me
one
the whole time.
possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors. Then the two houses are two different 3-story buildings?
Yeah, they're more like houses like Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw.
Ah, yeah.
Hope it gets sorted into Grape House.
They're actually one 6-story building.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On top.
Yep, the floor's above Grape House.
Grape House?
Haha.
Grape House.
On top of Grape House, that's where Strawberry House is located.
Now I'm just thinking of like Grape House as a fraternity and some.
Because of that, this photo was taken from the first floor of Strawberry House. It was at a high angle. There, perfect. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
I get it.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The 2 houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right? It never occurred to us that they were the same building, because it was structured with 2 different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it?
Thank you, Tron.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the 2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so that we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us into it.
Where are we?
Like probably other end of the island.
Huh.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a funhouse?
Sure.
And a clown door? Then it's true. The building was really like that. That's right. Those 2 houses exist on different floors in the same building. Constructing a building like that on your own, without my knowledge. How horrible. Monomi's very
that's
into construction codes.
Yeah, no, she did.
It
pull permits or anything. Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they are different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
I'm gonna blow your mind here.
Oh, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Oh, God.
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Fuck you, incel.
Very good.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Seriously, this is the
Yeah.
dude that kills someone.
Terrifying.
If you are dating someone like this, or thinking about it, or there's somebody around who wants to date you like
Stop.
this. Yep.
Stop. Run away. Stop.
If someone cosplays as April O'Neil every day,
Yes.
I'm gonna think we're looking at a broken doorknob, but okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh wait, hang on, I need to
You mean a fake body?
oomph my,
Get some health back.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You are magnificent, Gundam.
No fair, you stole my spotlight.
So, which one was the fake body?
Shut up, just pick one of them.
What can you shoot there?
Huh.
A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed? Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? Is something like that even possible?
Was actually a dummy.
Fake.
Mechanical body. So there's only two things to shoot there.
There's actually a body. Is like Monokuma file destroys.
I mean, the two
actually a
contradictions
dummy?
are either we say he wasn't there wasn't actually a dummy, or we say Nekomaru was not actually a mechanical body. Those are the two contradictions we're looking
Yeah.
at.
I think it's the dummy.
Yeah.
And I think probably like Monokuma file destroys. Like, no, it was undone.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a truth bullet shot. Ow!
Nope,
Nope.
apparently not.
Thought that was a good idea. You're not making any sense. You got something to say, just say it.
Damn it, I won't be able to shoot the contradiction with this. Well,
Okay.
okay, hang
Thanks.
on. We're gonna take a second to look at our options here.
Yeah, everybody shut up for a
Not
second.
the wire. Is the chain on there?
I'm trying to think if this is one of those where we're supposed to grab one and shoot the other, but I can't think of why
can't
grabbing
think of
mechanical
why-
body and shooting dummy would...
Yeah, like where do you get another mechanical? Where do you get the parts from those?
Well, but I'm confused as to why him having a mechanical body would be a contradiction to being a dummy.
Yeah.
We're doing so good.
Yeah.
We were on a real roll, so we're about due for something like this.
And my brain's not working.
And,
Help.
Yeah, I'm. Well, it's not good night button.
No.
But
Just to eliminate it as an option, try grabbing what Gundam's saying and shoot what Kazuichi's saying.
Okay.
Because
That
I'm gonna be honest, I thought the first thing we did was the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
Give that a
Alright.
shot. I'm always suspicious when there's only two things.
It does have that effect of,
Which makes me feel bad if this is correct, because we figured it out game mechanically, not actually logically. Oh well.
eh.
That's a form of logic, right?
Yeah, metagaming is logic.
Nope.
No.
nope.
Okay,
Okay.
well,
Now we
Alright.
know. Hey, shut
Metagaming
up.
isn't always right, but it is logic.
Alright, now our enemy once again is time.
fuck.
What's strange feeling in tower? Like, what's the actual description
That's
of that?
the...
Did we use that one, though?
We did, but I'm willing to try it again.
Oh!
Ha! There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
No!
Cool.
No! Says the horse of truth.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Huh? Me?
Remember when we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? We thought the body had moved, and that's when you said...
No, just that parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower like a fucking creep, weren't you? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy. Then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
I'm not joking, asshole. Huh.
You are joking, right?
It's alright, Kazuichi is not the killer.
Are we sure about this?
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. Conveniently after the fact. I'm really trying to believe in people, guys.
Oh, Chiaki's about to snap.
really want to believe in people. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
On the other hand, it would really point to him if he never fixed it.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it is meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors, maybe it was simply moved.
The body moved to a different floor.
You can't think a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Trebuchet.
Like a trebuchet?
A device like that. Huh.
Elevator, the elevator to hell.
A device that transports things to different floors in the same building.
Catapult.
I feel like I've seen that before. All right,
put.
let's do this.
Ladder.
We're Hangman's Gambit
Oh,
elevator.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe that's elevator.
An elevator.
Elevator would be an elevator that's full of alligators? Oh no, Woo! Nice!
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to spell elevator. Now that I'm looking at that. Oh.
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 But.
I wish it was elevator, the elevator to hell.
Yes.
Oh no, the T's. Oh, it gets faster the further along you go. Now I get it.
Ah. Elevator. Elevator.
Oh, come with me on this elevator.
Haha!
Nice.
It's called an elevator.
Everyone applauds.
You must be talking about, and follow me here, an elevator.
No, it was a giant bamboo sword.
Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
This is not even close to being complicated.
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
They're probably still, like, way hungry, though, so that's
Yeah.
not their fault.
That's true. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
Like you do.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, It all leads to the same room, right?
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 Right? Everybody?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I press the door button, it took a while for it to open.
That's because it's an elevator button.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive. Just like an elevator.
It's the elevator! The elevator was the
Wait,
murderer.
wait. Are you saying that room was an elevator?
I don't think anyone's saying that.
No, please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Go on.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
The grape is a lie.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there is no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident at the far back door in Grape Tower, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator? Is Akane really standing to my left?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What?
What?
Please.
Okay.
We're
All right.
trying here.
Chucky, you could lie down if you need to.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed. Focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Made of matter.
Things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers are on the floor. Includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now.
I remember.
There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one things they all had in common, they were all on the floor. Aha, I'm so smart.
Nice. We're running out of those
I am
sort
at
of
least
folks.
I am at least in the upper percentile of
Yes.
this group. Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
I like this so much more from you than from Nagato.
Very good.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Rats.
Something unique about the elevator? Oh, only the floor moves.
Oh.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so that only the floor moved. What?
We're gonna
No.
visual. Oh, okay. Or just
No, that was just my HDMI cord cutting out
a
for a
little
sec.
technical. Only the floor moved, and the HDMI cables.
I've had goldfish that lasted longer than most HDMI cords.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator. Only the floor was.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Hang on, go back. They were the same tower?
Then, where did the different floors lead? And by floors, I presume I mean doors.
That's probably correct.
Okay.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Show doors.
Because it's a fun house.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
It wasn't. It's a fun house. So we falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their pictures signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building structure. I don't get it, but I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
take responsibility and gently caress you. What?
Please don't! Oh,
No.
like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Oh my god.
By the way, what does the chain on the back door in Grape Tower mean? It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us from as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain, you guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? Enter there. There we go. That's the enunciation.
There, enter.
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but...
Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
Chain?
The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob.
It was Hajime.
Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there.
You don't need to worry about that at all.
What?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two funhouses and two towers are actually one completely vertical belittling. Nice.
Belittling.
Nice.
The killer wanted to keep us out from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped it chained around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building? Oh my yes.
It would have been a major inconvenience.
That's how he killed him.
After all, the funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Gravity.
Hold on. You are progressing much too quickly. There is still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Oh my god, I ship it so hard. It's so great. Come on, you guys are with me.
No, absolutely.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, correct? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now they mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
Elevators.
Whoa.
That elevator moves vertically. Then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Or does reality reflect it? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
I appreciate that they're doing, like, you know, a lot of Minecraft-style setup to let us know how everything is.
Yes.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean? What?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, my back was facing the elevator in the Grape House, the tower was on my right. My back was facing the elevator in the Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction?
Break on through the contradiction.
Nice. Wow. We all have those moments. I've had several in the last 5 minutes.
That would be Kazuichi's account.
Yeah. Compass.
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
Is clearly contradictory.
What is with this Iron Curtain of teamwork?
So Gundam and Sonya have matching arguments. And that there's just is getting weird. But it sounds like that makes sense. But is that really correct? I think we used Kazuichi's account to shoot the second one.
Sir, is the second one? I think it was. Oh yeah.
I'm always suspicious when there's only two.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, is there a third one? I sure you oh, he's just in opposite directions. Hajime, your back is getting scorched.
What?
The sick burns.
Ah.
Oh. I guess we can try the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's
Oh, okay.
that?
Well, I was a little bit thrown because it was vertically, not horizontally, but just the vertically was set.
Yeah, weird. Anyway, the elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you really fucked yourself over with all this. Come on, you used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Wouldn't he have lied about that, then?
Only if he understood it.
Oh, true.
Rotated 180 degrees.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Like how the screen also rotated 180 degrees?
Yeah. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
Okay, that's not even a little bit how I pictured that.
Oh, yep, that was that was sort of what I landed on. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Spatial
I thought of-
relations, not my...
So when I said if I had a mug, I could demonstrate it.
Oh, okay.
I had the tower. The tower's like a handle of the mug, and then the towers are stacked.
Okay.
The buildings are stacked as a cup, and you sort of like swoop around.
When did
Okay.
you say if I had a mug I could
That
demonstrate?
was in the car on the way here.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
Anyway, that's to you.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you have arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower that we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on the left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. It's not even possible. It's like something from an amusement.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
This monster elevator needs to be destroyed.
Like Black Bolt.
Very good. You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear, so I was never human to begin with. But I'm dum Monokuma. I'm different from these lowly humans.
Yes, I believe you are smarter than your average bear.
Hey.
So we're done with this secret of the funhouse, right? Let's start talking about the important stuff. Which one I get to punch?
Everyone, just to be safe.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with that pillar? That pillar's really sketchy.
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know?
What is this octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Not literally what an octagon means.
Okay, so you know how some things have one side? As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means. Okay, phew! I passed geometry. If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting the name Octagon?
The place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably...
It's like the outside of the...
So the more or less, the question's poorly worded. They're basically asking where exactly would the room where Nagito was with all the weapons actually
Oh, gotcha. So like, sort of like over the triangles a little to the left, maybe. So basically, it's where, yeah. So it's actually sort of that open space.
Oh, okay.
That would be built into more of an octagonal shape.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the Final Dead room.
Why is that place the octagon? You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Huh?
What?
Or that.
I don't
okay.
remember that bit, but all
All
right.
right.
That's basically the gist of it. Get it,
So,
everybody?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I
We're
guess.
gonna let that
Alright,
go. Okay, fine.
We're fine.
Yeah.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the Final Dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Mostly maces.
Mostly maces.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too.
Yeah, it was a mace taped to another mace.
Ooh.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Yeah, alright.
Lame.
Lame. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from that scenery. And then thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon. Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Shut up.
Now
Shut
let's
up.
give it to Cloud.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. Sounds lame, but okay. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that?
Was it you, Ibuki? Are you haunting that picture frame like Azura Kamakura was?
Let me bite you!
Whoa! That was quick.
Yeah.
Well, we were on a roll. We really did real
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Why, hello there. I thought of a brand new word to call Monami.
It doesn't involve poop.
Okay, I thought of a second new word.
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
Then let me say it right away.
I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word.
Monami is a serious stufatly.
A what?
That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stufatly. Huh.
Just, that's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be... Ta-da! Stufatly.
There's a fat hidden in there?
Probably.
Like right in
Priorities.
the middle? Like really obviously?
Probably makes more sense in Japanese. Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stufatly. Nice.
Okay.
We'll never get that time back. All right, so that's the end of the first half of the trial. We'll see all in the half where we figure out who done it.
Who done it?